Today we are starting algebra, and before any of you get worried, I want to put your minds at ease. This is going to be a fun lesson, a fun unit, and you are going to learn all types of tricks to solve problems using pawns and dice that look like this, and a scale that looks like this. So these tools will make it fun and easy to solve problems that are almost like little puzzles. You'll be able to move pawns back and forth to solve your problems. So don't be scared. This is going to be fun and easy, I promise.
So we're going to start off by talking about a little bit of vocabulary. You can see on your screen now that we have a scale or a balance. This balance will hold our math equations up here. So whenever I set up my math equations, I always think of this center post as an equal sign. So before we even begin, remember, everything on this side has to be equal to everything on this side. So let me show you some more vocabulary. So these little guys are called pawns. They're just like pawns from a regular game board. So I'm going to put 2 pawns on this side. And now I need to put something over here. So let's put a 10 over here. If we were doing this program on paper, this is what this problem would look like. 2 pawns equals 10. So we need to understand that each pawn is always worth the same amount in the same problem, as long as it's the same color. We'll get to that in a different lesson though. So I'm going to use guess and check to decide what is this pawn worth? What is 1 pawn worth? So I'm thinking what plus what equals 10? Well, the only answer could be 5. The only 2 numbers plus themselves that equals 10 is 5. So the pawn plus the pawn equals 10. So 1 pawn must be equal to 5. Okay, so now let's set up another problem that looks like this. Remember, this middle part is always an equal sign. So we're thinking 1 pawn plus 2 equals 9. So let me show you how I would set this up on my board. 1 pawn plus 2 equals 9. So now we're just going to use some simple guess and check to figure out what our pawn is worth. So let's try 5. 5 plus 2 equals 9? No, that's not correct. Let's try again. What if I tried 7 plus 2? Well, 7 plus 2 equals 9, and 9 equals 2 plus 7. So our pawn must be worth 7. Now I want to check my work to make sure it's correct before I turn it in. So this is how I'm going to check. I am going to type in or write in 7 for our pawn plus the 2 from the cube equals 9. 7 plus 2 equals 9. So 7 plus 2 equals 9. If I find 7 plus 2 here, 9 equals 9. If you get 9 equals 9, you can put a check there, because you know that this answer is correct and that your scale is balanced.